Hi Aries, it's Rai. Welcome back to my channel. My apologies for this late monthly reading. Today is August 22nd, 2024. It's 7:20 a.m. East Coast time. The last days of Cancer season could have been very emotional for you. Um, yeah. Let's pray. God's divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide Aries placements on their August 2024 reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, and clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect. As the month unfolds, God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they choose to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude, Ashe. Very interesting energy. So some of you could be renovating. Hold the thought. So some of you could be renovating and like tearing down walls in a house. Or this could be something that you're watching and then you find a body in the walls. um, I know, horrible time for humor, but it's a lot of 111 energy coming up in the signs. It came up a lot for Capricorn, came up a lot for you. But you are cardinal energy, so you initiate new seasons. Aries, you bring us out of winter and initiate spring. Fertility, new life, new beginnings. You could be seeing rabbits. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. I used to eat tricks when I was a kid. I don't eat cereal as an adult, but tricks are for kids. Okay, so we prayed. Let's pull a card. Okay, we'll start here. But going back to the initiation energy, and rabbits, some of you could be getting a new fur baby as well, because rabbits are furry, you know. You could definitely be seeing 222 a lot. Leo season was very transformative for you. I hear on every level. Some of you initiated something new, like a new relationship. You started dating someone new. You could have moved. You could have gotten a new car. You could have started a new school, started a new job. But something, there was an initiation of something that is intended to blossom. So whether that's education, you know, job and money, their initiation, there's an initiation that began in Leo season that's intended to blossom throughout the rest of the seasons. I hope that, yeah. And the sun is out. Daylight, something about when daylight savings time ends. When is that? November 3rd. All right. So March 10th through November 3rd. Um, so we have a month and some change. All right. So you have come to the edge. You have poised sideways, and you have chaos and conflict upright. So there's something that you're desiring to achieve, something, there's a victory that you're wanting. There's something or something that you're wanting to be freed from specifically, but it's like the more you try to incorporate love and peace, the more that chaos. It's like the more that you try to incorporate love and peace, the more I hear the more that chaos brings, but the more chaos and conflict that's brought to you. You could be surrounded by a certain individual that attacks your I'm getting attacks your frequency, but attacks your confidence. They attack who you are as a person. Um, Someone can be very, very judgmental, but in a way where it makes you feel like shit. Okay. Someone's tongue really does cut like a finely sharpened knife type of energy. But what comes to the edge is kind of like the definition of insanity, doing something over and over and expecting a different result. But and it's kind of like with each approach, you could be taking different approaches, but there's something about your intent that is not aligned, which is bringing more chaos and conflict. So it's like for you to overcome this energy, reflect on the intent. Is the intent to make yourself happy, or is the intent to please someone else? If it's a more self-sacrificial, serving another type of energy, then you're going to continuously experience chaos and conflict. When you take a step back and reflect on the intent and move from a place where it's meant to serve you in a way where it doesn't help another, then that's when you're able to eliminate the chaos and conflict. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, you're definitely being asked to do something different. Also, you need to pay attention to how easily your power is given away, which means like it's a representation of being very easily triggered. Any little thing can completely throw you off. It can fuck up your whole day, not the moment, but the entire day, and shit for some of you, the rest of the week, the rest of the month. So just be extremely mindful of how you submit to chaos and conflict, because a lot of you submit to chaos and conflict. And it's interesting because for Capricorn, it's like they love sitting in it, but for you, you submit to it. So this is like you could be attracted to toxic femininity or toxic masculinity. You could be attracted to people that, I don't know, I just you're attracted to people that abuse you, whether mentally, physically, or emotionally. Okay, I'll just leave it there. Yeah, and time to go. It's like it also feels like you could be holding on to a specific outcome. And are some of you, trigger warning, but the SUICIDE hotline is coming up? Because it's like all she needs to do is just like one more step and she's over the edge. So you could be surrounded by so much chaos and conflict. You could be like questioning the purpose of life. But yeah, 22, today's the 22nd. You're very blessed. So this is the time, like when you get in this energy, you really start counting your many blessings. Do you have a roof overhead? Do you have clean water to drink? Shit, do you have a toilet to use the bathroom on? Like, even if you're sleeping in your car, like there's tools and resources like the gym. There's always a solution. But it's like moving forward collectively, your intent on the solution is going to matter most. Like, how is this going to affect you in the long term? Does this have the ability to create negative karma for you? What is the effect of your cause? Like, it's very, the age of Aquarius is really, I feel like this 8th year is really ushering in those spiritual laws that people tend to fret away from. Anyways, so between worlds transition. The hardest part of something is over, but I don't believe your perception is seeing that at all. It's like all you see is problems, when really the hardest part is over. The smoke is behind you. The thickness of that fire is behind you. It's like at this point you're experiencing debris, but it's like you're still stuck. House fires could be significant, but it's like you're still stuck in the fire itself. But really, it's just time to clean up the debris. Okay. This is very interesting how it's coming out. But anything else? Yeah, round and round and higher power. And okay, so this is orphaned. The number 5. So I'm getting with higher power in reverse and round. It's like when it's interesting. You're Aries, so you're cardinal. You're not fixed. You could have a very heavy fixed placement in your chart, but it's like as soon as you gain the mental intent, heavy energy on the mental intent to connect more with your higher self and detach from the vibrations of your lower self. It's like because your lower self is so comfortable within that cycle, when you start to mentally adapt to a higher frequency, it's kind of like everything is like new levels, new devils. Everything starts to attack that higher frequency just to keep you low. It's kind of like that energy of misery loves company. And you could be surrounded by a lot of miserable ass fucking people, like you really could. Or you could just be noticing that it's like the more that you try to elevate, the more people around you are just fucking miserable. And with that energy of birds of a flock, the people and energetic frequencies that you're around, whether it's intended or not, that shit will rub off on you. So that's when you have to be aware and start to create certain boundaries. But it's like like I was telling Capricorn, somebody's feelings is going to have to get hurt for them to save themselves. And the same applies to you. Again, you initiated something that's supposed to be a blossoming new beginning, but you have people within your energetic field that are, I hear dramatic, like DJ drama, but that are very, very dramatic and very attached to the past and their lower selves. And it's like you need to, going back to this come to the edge, you may need to kick some people off the fucking train, off the bus, out the car. Okay. Eminem Superman. You can't be everybody's Superman. And, if that's your intent to help, to save, kudos to you. But at what detriment of you? Like everyone's being asked to look at the detriment of themselves. And it goes back to life itself. Like, stress is the number one. Stress is the root of a lot of shit that if you eliminated the stress, you'll have a longer life. If you eliminate the stress, you can see how heaven does exist on earth, but you have to not only have the wants and the intents, but you have to have followed action behind that. Without followed action, we actively keep ourselves in a cycle. And I feel like I've been saying that often. I haven't even been on social media in a week, but I feel like I was saying that prior to my unintended break. Yeah, regeneration. So the fire is over. This is the debris. And you see how there's life coming out of this tree, okay? There's leaves sprouting, so there's growth here. So you do have something healthy for you that is maturing in your life, okay? Or if you're just like a plant mom, plant dad, you can notice, you could just be, I'm getting the reflection, the reflection is proud, but at the same time, there's that, there's just something you need to see. But I feel like this is about people and energies around you. Yes, with the deck 2 observer. So you have the fates here and you have building blocks. Fate 17. So the Aquarius full moon that we had a few days ago could have really highlighted energetic blockages around you. Okay. And what it's kind of like those connections that it's like you feel like you have to work hard for them to be cohesive versus the ones that naturally flow. And your sister sign is Libra, so Venus, it makes sense. Is Venus still in Virgo right now? I don't know. But anyways, um, you have 1010 here as well. I feel like there's a feminine energy and a masculine energy that you need to cut off. But I do feel like these same people that you need to cut off are the same people that are trying to build with you. But again, they're a building block, okay? They're not a building fucking asset, they're building fucking liability. Okay, so and Libra has a reading called Are They Assets or Liabilities? So yeah, again, yeah, it's very, very interesting. Someone has whoever these people are, they have the gift of gab with the tongue. Like the gift of gab is a gift of theirs, literally, in this lifetime. Way of words, wordsmiths type of energy. But your relationships, whether platonic or romantic, business, whatever the case may be, should be easy. And yes, life is hard for it's hard life is hard as it is, okay? We have our struggles, we have our difficulties. We all do, no matter what fucking tax bracket you're on. We all have struggles, we all have issues, okay? And money does not buy happiness, okay? But, and nothing worth having comes easy. However, when people, it's like if you are surrounded by people that are on an elevated frequency, they're going to want to problem solve. They're going to want to be solution based. They're going to not only want that, but take the necessary action to play their part, to say, at least I did my part. My job is done. You have others that will not. So it's kind of like when it comes to your connections and the glue of that, what is it that allows the glue to remain held together, and what will cause the glue to dissipate? Does that make sense? And you remember, well, I don't know if you remember, because I don't know if you did this, but when I don't know if they still do this, but when I was a kid, the Elmer's glue, the liquid glue, I would pour it over my palm, and then pour it wet so it can mold. Pottery could be significant, or you could just love working with your hands, whether it's pottery, fucking nails, hair, masseuses, whatever the fuck. Okay, but when you peel back the layers, you're able to see your I can't think of the right words, so we're gonna say line imprints, okay? But it's like your imprint is not the word I want to use, but it really is along the lines of what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna go with imprint. So it's like I'm getting certain connections are fated to be with you on this journey, and you could feel like it's interesting because yes, certain relationships are very karmic, okay? You've had them every lifetime. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to platonic and romantic relationships, there's just been a lot of struggle. And Spirit is saying, yes, you're going to experience struggle, but it no longer has to be in this particular area. God, it took so long for us to get there. Okay, let's move on. It's like this part of your life can now be easy. Not to say everything is, because that's telling you a fucking illusion, which I'm not going to do. But this part can not be so hard. And I hear I think, is it, no, that's Dietrich Haddon, Don't Let Me Fall. And it's like your tribe will not let you fall. And when they see you falling, they will bring it to your attention. And if you have a problem with that, then you're not ready for a real ass tribe. Like it's time to be real with yourself, Aries, about a lot of things. But I also hear, what's that? You can't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to with me. But that's just signifying to me that you really do have um, someone that's down for you. And I am getting Down Ass Bitch by Ja Rule and Vita. And who else was in that song? Ashanti and them. Murder Inc. But yeah, like people that are really like, yes, they will knock some heads off for you. But I feel like you put no value on these people though. But you put value on people that will sacrifice you in 2.5 seconds if it was them against you, you know? So you could be learning the difference between tribe and community as well. That's been a lesson for me all fucking summer. The enlightenment has been amazing though. Aries. What? Let me use that deck. Okay. Do you have anything to say? You like to retrograde and retrograde. Oh God, you like to retrograde and retrograde. Um, you like, meaning you like to spin the block. You like to go backwards, or someone could have this habit with you. You know, wear the shoe how it fits, but you need to be careful. Enlightenment, butterfly, metamorphosis. Cause it might turn around on you. You better be careful what you do to me. Cause somebody might do it to you. Hmm. So someone could definitely have a habit of throwing up when you throwing up. Someone could be sick, but no. Uh, but pretty much like throwing up in your face, like when you didn't have, I did this. It's like the more you try to detach, the more someone, it's like they pull everything out of the fucking woodworks, the bags, in order to get you. Like, you remember this, Aries? You remember that? You remember this? You remember that? All of this enlightenment, all of these messages. Someone could be texting and calling consistently. Like, it's very fucking annoying just based on how I'm getting the energy. Like, I'm annoyed. I don't deal with this, but that's fucking annoying. Um, but with distractions in reverse, like it's like you've been withholding and you've been strong, which is why clouds and distractions are in reverse. But you haven't been giving in, but it feels like you may decide to take a chance based on a weak moment, a weak experience. It's kind of like that energy of when two people are apart and then a tragedy happens and then they start fucking with each other again. It's trauma bonding. It's trauma bonding. And you could be, trying to eliminate trauma bonds and realize like people just want to keep fucking trauma bonding. I don't know. It's very, someone knows how to pull in your heartstrings. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's like you've been peeping and moving around and dodging, but it's like they about to shoot. Cupid's about to aim on point. And when Cupid aims on point, you need to dodge that shit too. Like, yeah. And it's also the energy of, it's like someone that was doing a lot of talking and wasn't doing a lot of acting is now not necessarily doing a lot of talking, but they're doing a lot of action. And it's so because, change does come with changed action. You could be more, your heart is more open, but I'm getting keep it closed. But I'm getting like keep your legs closed. But yeah, it's the devil wears Prada. I don't know how that connects, but yeah. Yeah, there's this, you don't need to curiosity will kill the cat in this situation. This isn't something, if I want to share this, but it's so biased. Can I share it? Okay, I'm gonna share this. But please don't take offense. Okay, please don't take offense. Okay. but it's like in a scary movie, okay? Maybe the Caucasians run towards the danger. You're being asked to not be like that. Honey, the melanateds go the opposite direction. You need to go the opposite direction, okay? You do not need to go towards it. And sunflowers lean towards the sun, okay? You need to not, no. I hear shield yourself, shade yourself. Okay, let's move on. This is interesting, Aries. Come on. Why don't you? Okay. That's a boat. All right. Y'all do cruises and stuff? I can't do a cruise. But some of y'all do. You like that cruising shit. Don't have me on a fucking boat in the middle of the fucking ocean. Some of you be believing anything. Okay, I need you. That's a word. There's a word for that. You blindly trust a lot. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. You blindly trust, okay? And it's like when someone creates different movements for like 7 days, you think it's a forever change. And it's like you need a testing protocol or something so that you don't keep setting yourself up for failure. And for some of you, you just don't know how to be alone, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was about to say, and then getting back to integrity, some of you, especially the babies in the spiritual game, the babies in the Kindle community, you should. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to do their spiritual practice. Do you? But you don't. No. It's just a no. Because my intent is not to insult your intelligence. My intent is to let you know you don't know what you're doing. And this has been coming up a lot. And you have no idea who you're talking to or conjuring with. Okay? And I feel like with whatever spirits you're connecting with, like it's keeping you in limbo, like purgatory type of energy. It's not. Yeah, the universe is your partner in reverse. This is not whatever is not of God. It's not of the divine. It's not of source, of Holy Spirit, the Most High. Whatever you consume, articulate it to be. Okay, interesting. I said consume. So it's like if you do know what you're doing and you are doing it, I'm getting all you do is take. When do you give? Freely. I don't know. Anything else with this? Yeah, balancing act 9. Choices and their consequences. The authentic self is in reverse. Yeah, benefactor. And hoarding. So some of you're trying to build a legacy. Off of what though? What's the root? Building a legacy off of closing door completion. Oh, pain. So what you desire to achieve, for some, not all of you. Someone has a heavy foot above me. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, you have something to prove. You have a point to prove. But it's like, be mindful. I feels like a deal with the devil, but not even realizing that you're making one. Someone, okay, I'm also getting this energy. So it's like there's a lot of manipulation, just magic happening all over the world. It's a lot of mind manipulation, heart manipulation too. There's a lot of, it's like there's a lot of forceful will at play right now. And heavy on at play right now, because once we get to Libra season, this shit cannot go on, okay? No matter where you're located in the world, okay? But it's like, I feel like Spirit is trying to show you that there's another way. But you're fire energy, so patience is a struggle naturally, right? And then it's like you're tired of doors being closed on you. Like, I get that. You're tired of doors being closed. You're tired of the rejections. You're tired of the no's. Like, I've been there. I resonate with that for you. I do. However, I had to save myself, and you have to save yourself, Aries. And if you have children, it's like whatever you've been doing, you're already creating issues. God help me say this the right way. But it's like issues are already being created for them to have to work through, for them to have to do shadow work one. It's like you're unconsciously putting energetic weight on them because you're not doing the work. And they're already absorbing your energy. And then it's like if it's interesting because it's like you want changed action from everyone, but are you creating changed action? Are you doing the same old shit every day? Do you just want somebody to take care of you? Like, what do you want? I really don't think you know. I feel like you know what you want based on what society tells you should want, but some of you don't. Like, you don't know what your authentic self wants. It's just it feels like you're being asked to break through a lot of conditioning. And I do feel like you base your accomplishments based like on societal standards, which is not of value at all. All of these damn cards are out of order. There's there's nothing in sync here. Nothing. You're missing the 13, the change. You're missing the 6 for balance. For some, also with this, I don't know, somebody has a nightly sneaky link, okay? Like, I don't know what this is. Whoever they are, nobody knows. Well, I'll just put it out there. So, but hold on. Because with this benefactor, it's given like sugar mama, sugar daddy, tricking. It's a lot of tricking. Honey, baby, it ain't tricking if you got it. But everybody, honey, it's the mass. There's a lot of tricking happening. But there's a sneaky link at night. Someone's definitely using their body as a tool. And I'm not judging because I feel like you're judging yourself. I'm just calling it out. It's Gemini. Yeah. The initials WNS. I can't see what that one is. Could be. related. Mm. Smoke and mirrors. Someone's like, oh, I'll take care of you. So the next one comes. Children could be involved unexpectedly, connected. This is, and then saying, oh, this was meant to be. Oh, no, it's not. This is excuses. This is interesting though. Like, this is common day people. Literally. You take a risk, okay? You take a step in, right? With closing door completion, it's kind of like, you got to open. You have to get under something new to get over something old. But again, you're lost, okay? Looking for love in all the wrong places, not operating within integrity, just going with the flow. And it's like anyone that says this is a self-worth issue, because it's like anyone that strokes your ego, you just, the legs spread open. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking to feminine, but men are hoes too out here and tricking out here as well, okay? And honestly, based on what I've been observing, these women are doing a lot better than these men, okay? Anyways, moving on. But children, somebody is pregnant, okay? And somebody, I don't, the plan B thing, I don't know. But if somebody told you, here, Brenda's got a baby, they're not getting rid of that baby, okay? It's a trap, okay? Yes, you think they're closing the door and the door is open, okay? Then in 10 years, you're going to have somebody knocking at your door like you, my daddy. Interesting. Okay, let's move on, because I don't know. Here we went off the rails. Yeah, like someone's intent. Yeah. It's about to blow the fuck up. Okay. And I feel like somebody is really about to get dragged on social media. I don't know who. But enlightenment is coming. Like, I see a clown face. Like, someone's about to be the talk of the town. So what is that, like small town shit? But word is about to get around. Telephone. Which I know if you ever play telephone, the story never ends how it begins. So, gossip. Who are we doing? Aries. Aries, please. It's giving Frankie Lyman. Okay, this is some Frankie Lyman fucking shit. Okay, and how he had three honey, pass unknown. Okay, so August, you're conflicted. Okay, winged messengers, and the answers that you need have been coming, but I'm just getting, you're not receiving, you're unable to receive. Yeah, you're definitely not receiving, because it's not the answer that you're seeking. It's not what you want. So it's like, let's just say you're being rejected for something. You're being rejected because, just to keep it simple, it's not meant for you. Like, you don't know what you're being saved and protected from, but it's like, this is focused around relationships. Like, it's like everything outside of you. I'm trying to talk about you, but we keep going to everything outside of you. But there is planning here. It's a lot of planning. A lot of like, how can I get what I want? Because look, she is planning. Look at her. Look at her face. Like, I'm looking for a sign. Okay. And then you see she's like, yes, bitch, I got the fucking sign. Yes. Okay. It's like, I don't know. But this is commitment, relationships, okay? This is a trap, bro. And it's not divinely guided, but someone is portraying it to be. That's why we're still talking about this, because it's like, no. I don't know. This is very frustrating, Aries. Because there's a very strong illusion at play. Like, it's very strong. And it's just like you're playing yourself, or somebody's playing the fuck out of you, one or the other. And if you have some suspicions, this is the confirmation. Yeah, birth. Children are somehow connected, or a baby was, okay? Heavy, Brenda's got a baby, okay? I don't know if the name is Brenda, but somebody got a baby. That's very harsh, spirit. I do not want to say that. What's that? Hold on. My sister used to say this all the time. My sister is an Aries. And she'd be like, that Jezebel. That Jezebel spirit. What is it for a man? The cars just fell. Yeah, no, I'm tired of reading on this. Okay, the Willow, we have 222 here on this 22nd day, but the bird's nest is in reverse. Yeah, chess game. This is the queen that is knocked off. Okay, it is. I am speaking to a feminine energy, like you, but no, and you're a baby girl. You know my situation. What song is that? That's LL Cool J. Love You Better. I haven't heard that song in years. Okay, but 1, 2, 3 here, but this is in descending order. So 3, 2, 1. It's like someone's like, oh, I got a reading. I just feel like this is such little boy, little girl shit. But it's like, oh, I got a reading and you're my husband. And it's like, that could be confirmed, yes, but this is very untrue. It's just not, somebody's lying. And I'm just here to let you know that somebody is fucking lying. But it's like no one, it's like, who, yes, hold on, what was this? Clearing the way. Yes, let's clear the way, provide clarity. Okay, it's like whoever is saying this, they didn't even get a fucking reading. It's like if someone is lying, okay, lying, liar, pants on fucking fire, bitch. Okay, you're lying. Okay, and I've just been, honey, the lies in Leo season. Nikki has a lyric about that. Fuck, what's the song? Lying like Leos. Hold on. A Leo could be involved, but what song is that? Hold on. But no, Leo season, honey, the liars, okay? Lying like Leos. Nikki. That is not the song. Nicki Minaj lyrics. It is not no motherfucking Meek Mill. Keys under palm trees. Yes. Keys under palm trees. Which I think she was talking about. Hold on. Let me fact check this before I say this. Because I'm definitely about to make an assumption. I just want to kind of fact check my assumption. Okay, no. Okay. We'll leave that alone. That's very interesting. Independence Day. Okay, let's move on, but that's Cancer season. But yeah, that part. Can we, anything else for Aries? Because I'm tired of talking about this respectfully and personally, okay? Yeah, the journey. 777. I hear a failed lesson. For some, not for all. It's giving me the energy of there's more to life than relationships. There's more to life than fucking on somebody, which there is. There's just so much more to experience. And I feel like you're being asked to experience something solo, but you don't want to. Like your Libra energy, your sister, your shadow, your polar opposite is very, very loud. But with 777 being here, here's the 13 finally. So Leo rules the heart chakra. And I feel like your losses were brought to the surface and your gains were kind of like put under the surface. And I feel like Spirit allowed that to happen so you could choose if you wanted what you wanted to focus on, the losses or the gains. Now, it's one thing to focus on the losses to make them gains. It's like mastering, a weakness is just the untapped in fucking power. So it's like, perception is everything. But this is like, it feels like something should be very, like there's a certain path that you're being asked to walk that is intended to be very, very personal, like very personal. But it's like you want to continuously invite in a soul. And it's like, no, it's like your ancestors keep pushing them out and you just keep inviting them in. It's like a push and pull type of energy. But again, going back to losses versus gains, it's very dangerous to even just focus on the gains, because if you continuously focus on the gains, then that's when, we become big-headed and we become egotistical and we start to have power and control issues. And then you start to compare and contrast and all of that. So with balance being here, it's very important to how can you utilize the gains or the strengths that you have to master those weaknesses. And there's always refinement to be done. Okay, it's just like, if you fucking get a dope ass piece of jewelry, okay, and eventually over time, like there's going to come a time where you need to clean your jewelry, you need to refine it, it needs to motherfucking bling bling like it did when you first got it out the store, and it's like something is fucking dusty and rusty, and those could be somebody's nicknames too. But something is extremely dusty, fucking rusty. Your house could be dusty and fucking rusty too. At least you got a fucking house, okay? But clean it up, okay? If you do, clean up after yourself as well. It's like you make a mess and you don't clean it up. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like we went to the left real quick, but to bring it back, yes, with the ascent, there's heavy need to elevate from a higher perspective. And when those losses do come up, it's just, it's time to really hone in and go to work. You versus you type of energy versus looking for a motherfucker to save you. Because I just hear, aren't you tired, Aries? Aren't you tired of being here? Aren't you? Okay. Hey, y'all. Metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. Aren't you tired? I see someone running through the woods with a baby. It's giving like Harriet Tubman shit. And you know how they traveled at night towards the North Star? But I see someone running. You could be having, or this could be happening in Virgo season or whatever, but the timing really is irrelevant. But you could be having dreams. No, someone keeps having dreams of running through the woods at night. And this, if you are having a dream about running, or you hear someone having dreams about running, that's just your higher self is showing you keep running for something that you need to, I hear, stand still and face. You don't need to turn around and go back. You just need to be still. And I think Taurus's reading for August is peace, be still. But yeah, immerse yourselves, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. Somebody is pregnant of the sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. But I hear shit sweet. I'm about to get tongue twisted as I say this. Shit is sweet right now, but something's about to be sweet. Now, sweet has its own meaning in street terminology, but like the feds did sweet. But it's like spirit is about to do a sweep, okay? And you can see spirit as Mexico, the federales. Isn't that Mexican? I don't know. Never been to Mexico. But I think I already said this. Metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. There's the closer we get to the election. I don't watch the news, so I don't know if they've been talking about it, and I haven't been on social media, but Border Patrol is about to be heavier than normal. But the wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels, praise God, okay? Planetary waves, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. So it's really like once you choose you, the gates of heaven open up for you. That's what this is saying. The waterfall, this came out for Capricorn as well. But inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. It's interesting. I didn't stutter reading it for you, but I did for Capricorn. So by the time we get to Capricorn season, if you get onto your soul mission, trust the inner call, go where your fucking soul team is calling you to go, but deal with your problems. That's a theme too. Deal with your shit, Aries, okay? So that you can release it. You can reclaim your power. Remember Maxine Walter is reclaiming my time. You need to reclaim your time, okay? Once you do, the metamorphosis happens. Followed by the metamorphosis is the wishing well. Karmic jewels, unexpected gifts, kindness. I don't know. You could definitely love jewelry, okay? But yes, okay? This can be expected, but it depends on you. It really does. Yeah, follow the stream. Trust where you're called to go. Here for the sake of your children. So, yeah. And mother of the salt waters, passion, wild love. Open your heart, let love in. Definitely visit the beach before fall breaks in. And your sister, Libra, initiates fall. So, Virgo season, yeah. An ocean cleanse will do you well. Split the decks of cosmic ocean. Literally, it will. Okay. Aries, please. I don't even think we've used the tarot. And it starts coming. It's on the bottom. Aries. We can look at the aqua full moon, even though I think we're out of the shadow. Or today's the last day, one of them. North Node in reverse, step out of your comfort zone. So we have some tethers and we discussed self-worth issues. You are good enough in reverse. Self-worth. A new romantic cycle begins. I feel it's like you need to marry yourself. Some of y'all need to get divorced. You keep moving on and starting new relationships, and you're not even separated from. It's like you keep wanting to start new contracts and not ending old contracts, which you need to clean your mess up. Like, clean your shit up. Whether you created this or not, it's your job to finish it, okay? Somebody else may have started it, you may have started it, but it needs to be finished. Like, just cut it. Yeah, adjustments are required. So if you want longevity and hope in longevity, you have to close the door completely and not leave the motherfucker cracked, okay? Cracked door lets in gnats, mosquitoes, flies, all kind of flying shit, okay? That just annoys the fuck out of you. So it's like you can save yourself the annoyance. Yeah, nothing will come of this situation. Please let it go. I'm so tired of singing the Frozen song. It's a done deal. Work through your fears to get to this new start. And it's kind of like, yes, we have to pick and choose our battles, what we're willing to fight for and what we're willing to not fight for. But I don't feel like you're fighting for yourself. You've been fighting for someone else. And that's the problem, okay? That is the roots of the problem. Coffee really is a diuretic. I gotta pee. We're almost done. Aries. Truth. Forgiveness. Leadership is in reverse. So you've been moving like an Indian and not a chief. Moving like a follower and not a leader. Some of you. I feel the need to iterate some. Change, security, diligence. Solitude is in reverse. With fulfillment. Y'all do not like to be alone. Did you feel like you were like abandoned as a child or something? Because there is abandonment issues here. Definitely security issues, which lets me know there's father issues, whether you're masculine or feminine, y'all got daddy issues. And it's okay, because honey, I'm working through mine. But it's one thing to work through them. It's another to just use it as an excuse. But going back to, I think I was saying this for you, the higher self versus the lower self. And like, the more you try to tap in and the lower self is uncomfortable, you start to feel attacked. Like if you really just, it's like you're making a move, but it's a scared move. Like you're moving with fear. You're moving with hesitation. You're not moving with confidence. You're not moving with your head held high. Like you're not looking up to the sun. You're looking down to the ground. And yes, I'm looking down to the ground, but I'm just looking at these cards. But something ahead, like I said, is promising. It's fulfilling. Something is growing. You have that rapid energy, fertility, growth, children for some. Okay. It keeps coming up. But if not, and if it's not like your seed, it could be a seed of someone else. But it's your baby. Like if someone else is having a baby, that's about to be your baby too. Okay. Whether you're auntie, uncle, fucking godparent, cousin, whatever the case may be. But heavy energy on when you really do take off. Flights could be significant, but when you really do take off and fly and move forward with this as this bird is, seagulls could be significant, but I don't think that's a seagull, but that's what I see in my mind's eye. Security is protection. Fulfillment is your heart's desires coming true. But again, this is supposed to be very, very personal, and it's not. And it's like whatever. There are certain moments in life when the only bragging, quote unquote, bragging rights that the universe or spirit wants you to give is on their behalf. Like not on a human behalf, but, and I think I was saying this, the Capricorn, like it's like that but God energy. And I feel like a but God situation is trying to happen for you. But if you're not in solitude, you're not really embodying all of your power to have that but God energy, because it's like you have a crutch, like it's, and yeah, there's a crutch, which is like something to lean on if you think about like an actual crutch. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. We're almost done though. And really, when it comes to closing doors, just appreciate the experience. Because the experience, you learn something, whether you realize it now or later. Protection, you're good. But in order to know that you're good, you got to make a move. Yeah. And not hold on to the loss. You know, people can't, the more you hold on to the pain, the more you delay people's karma. Ooh, Lord, I need a stretch. But seriously, it's like if you're holding on to it, it's something needs to be a out of sight, out of mind situation. But it's the opposite of that. It's in your spiritual sight, so it's in your conscious and subconscious mind. And there's a need to reverse that. Yeah. Before the moon, yeah, the crescent moon is very heavy right now. And we're in the crescent moon between today and Saturday. So by Sunday, which is Labor Day weekend, like whatever energetic labor you've been carrying, release that shit. If you have a beach trip planned, keep it. Okay. Some of you, it's like you don't want to deal with the traffic. Maybe you should deal with the traffic so you can slow down and take your time. Okay. As stingy as you are, I think you're ready. Girl, I'm gonna do you. Mm-hmm. Yes, Three of Swords in reverse. Healing. Praise the Lord. Nine of Cups in reverse. You know what I'm getting? Yeah, the Hierophant. So I feel like Uranus and Taurus is going to be a time when it's retrograde. But it's like, you know how to get to the 10 of Cups, you go through the cycle of the Ace of Cups through the 9 of Cups. Your 9 of Cups is in reverse. So what I'm getting is everything that you've poured into, for you to get the 10 of Cups, you need to pour out of. And if you wanted to stay and you ask the universe and they give you the confirmation, accept it. Whether that's yes or no. Yeah, accept that. And a lot of you need to stretch. You need to do a daily exercise routine, whether this is a walk. You need to spend more time in the sun while we still have more sunlight versus darkness, because winter is coming. And it will be a cold one. The coldest winter ever. Did y'all read that book? The book's been coming up a lot. The World 21. It's over. What is? I don't know, but Ace of Swords, the truth, it's over. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, the Magician manifesting alone. So whatever this Lovers is, it's marry yourself, like truly. Or there needs to be a new commitment to yourself, a promise of something. I hear Promises by Sierra. So like it's like you need a ceremony, okay? Ceremony by Kevin. I haven't heard that song in a while. Listen to Ceremony by Kevin Gates, especially since he's an Aquarius and we just had the Aquarius full moon. And then with Lovers and 9 of Cups, Gemini, water. But you know, Aquarius is an air sign like Gemini, but they're known as the water bearer emotions. So yeah, listen to Ceremony. But something has completed. Like the contract energetically is done. It just needs to happen on the physical. But it's like, are you willing to give up the contract? Like, for instance, if you're separated, if you're married to someone and separated, as long as you have that binding contract of marriage, like it's like spirit is asking you, why would you even want to remain tethered to this? Like, yeah, the devil on the bottom. Why would you? Why? Because it's just blocking your abundance and blocking a simple life. Like, things don't always have to be hard, but it's like you're making life harder at this point. But you see in this taking risk how there's a breakthrough, there's an escape route. This is the opportunity for you to escape. Woo! Ears itching. Anything else? Nope, we're good there. Oh, what's this? Oh, simplicity. When you see a white feather, I'm getting spirit's intent is for you to smile. White feathers specifically. And messengers of God. Messengers of God. All right. Should run the last fucking deck. Aries. Sierra, promise. Yeah, it's playing in my head. So you have wreath, sorrow over a loss. Tree, affairs with your family. January, which is Capricorn, Aquarius. Archway. New. So when one door closes, another one opens. Someone. Hold on, clarify this one more time before I say that. Yeah. Okay. Candle and fire. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of things. For some, you could have someone that you consider family. It's like there is like it's like the relationship is hot and cold, okay? With that strong emotion. It's a lot of hot and cold, a lot of ups and downs, right? You've been conflicted on which path to take. Like, should you just, I'm getting wipe the slate clean and start over or not? But with sorrow over a loss being upright, and this January, they're frozen, like, I'm getting like a frozen in time type of energy. Like, it's like time is up. We keep coming back to that. And they're showing me, how like the alarm clock, the one that like rings and like shakes, like it's done. See, marriage. I don't know. We have great worry over nothing and climbing towards success. Like, you're very worried about what's next once you completely close the door. And you have funnel in reverse. No more frustration. The lesson has been learned. Archway is upright. Okay, it's like just be open. Just be open. And it's like say yes to spirit. Okay. And you're Gucci, Louis, Prada, baby. Your family could be very confused on how you live, how you worship. Very interesting worship came up. But your belief, I don't know, there's just a lot of concern. And people could feel like because you are beginning to do your own thing, accelerate, maneuver, solo dolo, like that they're losing you. But it's like people that really respect and get it will understand and understand that they're about to gain a better version of you versus a loss of you. So it's like, for some, it's going to feel like an elevated, stronger commitment. For others, it's going to feel like a loss. So it just depends. And depending on your intent, whoever's intent, we're about to see who's who. But this shit is, the age of Aquarius is very public. So it's like public recognition as well as public embarrassment. We'll pull one more card and then we out. This flipped over. Metamorphosis. So it feels like a lot of you, it's like you've been overdue in the cocoon. Like it's like the cocoon at this point, it's starting to break off versus you breaking through it. Like it's just, I hear we just been here way too long. Final message for Aries. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention. I'm done. Peace and harmony and healing, okay? Save yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. Like I told Capricorn, I've been, I did not expect it to be this delayed, but I have been moving state to state. So after we do Virgo, we're gonna go in descending order. So for September, the lineup will start as Virgo first because we initiate September in Virgo, and then Capricorn, you, and Cancer, and then we'll get into the rest of the 9 signs. But that's my way of giving back. But things are almost settled. Just bear with me. I probably won't be back on Instagram until September, though. But September is damn near a week and some change away. But I love you. Thank you for your patience. And Cancer, I'll see you tonight. But I love you. Bye.